Tonight, President Trump is going to the game. Yep, he's going to Madison Square Garden. He wants to watch Game 3 of the NBA Finals in person.
The stop comes while he monitors new developments in the conflict with Iran. Julie Sirkin reports from Washington, D.C.
President Trump again undermining the integrity of the nation's elections with more baseless claims, asserting it's impossible that former reality TV personality Spencer Pratt has dropped into third place in the race for Los Angeles mayor, as the Democratic-leaning city continues to receive and count mail-in ballots. Third world nation rigged elections, writes President Trump, without providing any evidence. Over the weekend, the president abruptly ended a Meet the Press interview after several weather-related interruptions when moderator Kristen Welker challenged him on these false statements of rigged elections.
You're crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked, and so is ABC and CBS and CNN.
But Mr. President,
you're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat in the rain with you.
I know.
I've sat in the rain with you for an hour, on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr.
A country can never be great with a dishonest
Listen,
press.
we traveled all the way.
On Monday, the president also tried to calm tensions between Iran and Israel. The country's trading strike Sunday for the first time since April's ceasefire began. The president posting negotiations for peace will continue as long as, quote, ignorance or stupidity don't get in the way. Trump telling the Financial Times that Benjamin Netanyahu will have to accept any deal the U.S. makes with Iran. I call all the shots, he said. An Israeli official says Netanyahu told Trump in a phone call this morning that no Israeli prime minister could refrain from retaliating against an attack from Iran.
Now, in that interview with Meet the Press taped on Friday, President Trump once again advocated for that taxpayer-funded payouts to January 6 rioters, including those who attacked Capitol Police on that day, even though the Justice Department, including Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, just told Congress under oath that that $1.8 billion so-called anti-weaponization fund is no more. Meanwhile, Kristen Welker says she spoke to the president one day after their interview, and he agreed to do a follow-up. In Washington, Julie Sirkin, NBC News.
And the New York Police Department and Secret Service are getting ready for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. They say security will be tight around Madison Square Garden. Thousands of fans and President Trump will be watching the Knicks host the Spurs in Game 3. And right now, workers are setting up security barriers outside the arena. And because of the president's visit, the Knicks fans are not allowed to gather outside to watch the game.